guys, it's Danae. I am here with my hair care routine. I don't know why I just my arms are that, but whatever. So yes, today we're talking about hair care. I tried to do this in a video a while ago, where I talked about how I cut my hair, but that kind of became its own video itself, and I just realized I never actually did the rest of it. So yes, I do cut my own hair. If you would like to see that video, I'll link it down below. And I kind of feel like my hair's a little crazy today, and I'm like, oh goodness, I'm talking about my hair care. People aren't going to want to trust me. But these are curls. It is Sunday morning currently, and I curled my hair before I went out on Friday night, and they're still like this. So that's why they're a little crazy. But my hair does hold a curl pretty well. I have no hairspray or any mousse or any kind of holding product in it, and it's still pretty curly. So that's that. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about cleaning my hair. Okay, so I am a firm believer in less is more. I do not wash my hair very often. I do not hardly ever shampoo my hair. I am slowly starting to move away towards shampoo and using other ways to clean my hair. So I think currently I'm shampooing it about every 3 weeks. I'm trying to get it to once a month, but I haven't quite gotten there yet. So when I shampoo, I think I talked about this in a favorites. I like the Tea Tree Tingle from Trader Joe's. I've used other ones and I find them fine. I like this one because it has tea tree oil in it, which is good for your scalp. And so if you're moving towards shampooing less, your scalp can tend to get dry, and tea tree oil is really good. When I use other shampoos, I forget what I was using before this. I think it was a Garnier one. I don't remember. But I would put a couple drops of tea tree oil in the shampoo in my palm. And then use that to rub it into my scalp. But I try to concentrate the shampoo just on my scalp and probably maybe 3 or 4 inches down. I can kind of tell where the greasiness stops. So it's usually here, the back of my head, and right above my ears. And I'll try to get it into the lengths, but no farther down than this do I put the shampoo. No, I almost forgot. Okay, so before I even get in the shower, I usually put a mask on the ends of my hair, especially the bleached part. And so right now I've been using the Hydrating Coconut Oil Shea Butter Deep Nourishing Conditioning Treatment. This is by Mark Anthony. And this I got in a Birchbox. It's a sample, but I've gotten quite a lot of use out of it. I'm not really picky. It's not like I have one that I think is wonderful. I do like the macadamia oil one. I've used that a couple times. There's a Argan 7, I think, argan oil one that I've gotten from Birchbox a couple times that I really like. But yeah, I'll just kind of use whatever I have, something really deep and nourishing, and I'll put it through the ends of my hair. Sometimes I'll wet it, sometimes I don't. Put it through the ends of my hair, wrap my hair up in a bun, and leave it there for a half an hour before I take a shower. So then when I get in the shower, I just wet my hair, which will rinse out the conditioning mask. I put the shampoo in the top part of my hair. So it's either the Tea Tree Tingle shampoo, which is every 3 weeks, or I've been loving this Ojen Rare Blend Moisture Rich Cleansing Conditioner. And this is a cleansing conditioner that I think works fabulously. I just kind of massage it in. You need to use kind of a lot of it, but this has lasted me quite a few months. So I think I've had it since the end of February? Yeah, the end of February I've had this, and it's probably about here, and I use it once a week. So yeah, I put that in, I kind of massage it in on my scalp and through the lengths, and then I half the length, and then I put this conditioner on the ends, and this is the OI conditioner with Roku oil. And I love this. It kind of has a really distinct smell, and I don't mind it. It's not a bad smell. I feel like some people might not like the smell though, but I like it. Yeah, I'll see I can still kind of smell it. But I'll put that in the lengths, and then I'll just kind of let it sit, and I'll shave or whatever else, kind of wash off. And then right before I rinse my hair, I will again not lather up the shampoo because the cleansing conditioner doesn't lather, but I'll just kind of like massage it in again one last time, and then I'll rinse all my hair together. So I shampoo and conditioner at once. It saves time. There's no point, I mean, I don't condition up here because I don't want to be adding more oils to it, and I don't shampoo down here because this part is already dry. I don't want to dry it out. So I do it at once, rinse it out with, whatever temperature water, and then I will gradually make the water colder and colder and colder until eventually I can't even stand under it. I have to stand outside the water and just let my hair in. And so I'll get the water as cold as my shower will let it go, because that just helps like seal in all the hair follicles, and it helps it stay a lot shinier, especially down here at the ends. It's like, when you want to open up your pores, you use like steam and hot water, and it opens up your pores, and the cold water will close them. It's the same thing on your hair. So yeah, I'll rinse it with cold water. So that's in the shower. I either use a cleansing conditioner once a week, and then like every third or fourth wash I will use the shampoo. I'm working on towards no shampoo, but not there yet. Alright, so then when I get out of the shower, I've been putting this, I put some kind of split end mender because I have some split ends through the bleached part of my hair. It's a little damaged. I'm just not ready to cut it off because I like it. What was I going to say? This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Fresh Cut Split End Mender, and I got this as a sample, like a gift of purchase in Birchbox, and I actually got another one, so I will be buying it once I run out of those two samples, but I have enough because these are decent sized samples. And so I just put like probably a quarter size amount, and I'll do this side, rub this side through, and then maybe like here. I don't have the same amount of hair on both sides of my head because of my part, so I'll put a good size amount, and I'll do this side, and then I'll put some more and do this side from about here down, and then I'll brush it through. And I'll do that when my hair is still damp. Oops. And then as it's drying, or before I style it, I use this Beauty Without Cruelty leave-in conditioner, and I got this as a sample somewhere, and I've been using it forever, and I still have some in there. Like, I will probably purchase it because I really like it, but yeah, but this has lasted me forever. So then I'll put this through the ends again and brush through it. And that's kind of what I do when I wash it. If I am going to style it, I don't blow dry my hair. I will let it dry, and then I will either straighten it or curl it. But again, I don't do that very often. One, because I would only have to do it max once a week, because if I straightened it, it would stay straight until I washed it again. Curling it, you can tell it lasts a few days. I mean, these aren't perfect curls, but they'll work. So I try not to, I don't do a heat style, put any kind of heat on it more than once a week, and I don't blow dry it, which has helped keep it healthy. But I usually don't heat style every week. I wear my hair in braids a lot, and so if I'm going somewhere, I'll either braid it or I'll braid it in an updo or something like that, so I don't have to put any kind of heat in it. And when I work, I have to have my hair pulled back out of my face, so a lot of times I'll just put it in a messy bun if I don't feel like doing anything with it, or again, I'll braid it. So yeah, but I try to put this in, after I get out of the shower, and then if I do heat style it, I will put this in through the ends as a heat protectant. And then, let's see, in between washes, I very rarely use dry shampoo because I don't really need to, but if for whatever reason I have to wear my hair down, usually I can hide it when it starts to get greasy towards the end, but if I have to wear my hair down for some reason, or if I've straightened it, the grease is a lot more obvious because there's no like texture in my hair. So I use either of these. Actually, I have quite a few that I use, but these are probably my two favorites. And this is the Lush No Drought Dry Shampoo, and this is just like a loose powder. And this I'll use if it's really bad. Like, this is generally what I use if my hair is straight, because it's just so much more noticeable. And you just kind of like sprinkle it in. Sometimes I'll just sprinkle it on the brush and put it in, just depending. And then wait a few minutes, massage it, and brush it out. This is the Batiste Dry Shampoo Dark and Deep Brown, so it's got a little bit of color. I like this if my hair is just if I just need a little bit of help, because it is brown and my hair is so dark that it doesn't, like that takes me a while to brush out. because you can see it. This you don't see, so even if I like miss a spot or whatever, it's not so noticeable. Okay, and as for, let's see, what else is there? So we talked about washing, not heat styling. I think that's like the best thing for your hair. I feel like we're like way too addicted to heat styling. So try to find ways you can do your hair, or like curl it with no heat. Like I use those big, I have 1 inch or 1 1/4 inch foam rollers that I'll use sometimes, which help because they'll curl my hair and I won't have to put any heat in it. You just sleep in them. And then I sleep in braids a lot, or I wear my hair in braids a lot. Braiding your hair is really good for it because one, the elastic's at the end, so if anything pulls, it's not pulling the hair at the root and causing it to break. It kind of gives your hair a little more give. Usually if something pulls on a strand of hair, it'll just kind of like tighten up the braid. It doesn't break the hair. Like there's enough give that you can usually fix the problem before the hair breaks off. Whereas if my hair is just down, so many times it gets stuck in things and I just won't realize it's being pulled until it breaks. And ponytails too, when you have any kind of, it's secured against your head, if this pulls, it breaks. And that's why I have all these like little wispy things. And that's just from growing up and having my hair like perpetually in a ponytail. So I think braids are awesome. They kind of help prevent that. And so I wear it down in a low braid, almost every day to work. Sometimes I'll wear it up if I just can't deal with it, or if it's really, really hot out. And I also wear my hair in a low braid to sleep. The only times I don't wear my hair in a low braid to sleep is if I have it curled and I want the curls to last the next day. Then I will put it in a loose ponytail right here and like kind of knot it up or loop it up so I don't sleep on it and crush the curls. But other than that, I sleep with it in a low braid. I think it's way more comfortable to sleep in if you have long hair because it doesn't get stuck on anything, and it also kind of keeps it flat, like the hair in your head flat, so you're not trying to like, have a knot of hair getting in the way, and it just prevents anything from tugging. So that is something that I do pretty regularly. Let's see, what else is there? How else do I take care of my hair? The last thing is I just I trim it when I need to trim it. I know people say like trim it every 6 to 8 weeks and whatever, and I think if your hair is very prone to breakage, that's fine. But if your hair is not, the ends aren't getting split, like you don't need to cut it if you're trying to grow it out. If you're not trying to grow it out, like yeah, you probably do need to cut it every 6 to 8 weeks to keep it the same length. But it's not that I'm trying to grow my hair. I think it's pretty long, and I don't. Ooh, a little tangly too today. It's not that I'm trying to grow my hair. I think my hair is plenty long enough. But I will, so now I've been cutting it more often. Now I've probably been cutting it about once a month. But when I say cut it, I mean like maybe ½ an inch. But for a while I was cutting it like every 6 months. Just when the ends would start to get really split and uneven. But now my ends they are a little damaged because it's bleached and my hair is pretty long, so I've been trying to work on getting rid of some of these split ends. So I will cut about ½ an inch off every month, maybe 4 to 6 weeks. And then I also have been every couple of months, as you'll see, like if you watched how I cut my hair, I'll kind of like twirl it up and get rid of some of the split ends that are up here. This part of my hair is very healthy, the middle part's very healthy, it's just this end part that's a little bit messy. But they're definitely getting better since I've been cutting it a lot more frequently. So yeah, cut your hair as you need to. Like, don't try to follow that like, oh, they say cut it every 6 weeks, or oh, they say cut it every 8 weeks. I mean, first of all, everyone has a different opinion. But just look at your hair. If the ends are split, like, get it cut or trimmed. If they're not, and you're trying to grow it, like, let it grow a little longer. It's not going to slow your hair growth. The reason why they say that is because when the ends start to get split, it can split up and cause it to break. And so you're not going to see it grow as much because the hair will just be breaking. Like it'll be breaking instead of growing. But the hair from your scalp is going to grow no matter what the ends are doing. It's just you want to prevent it breaking if you want it to keep getting longer. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it just helped you kind of see how I take care of my hair and have grown it to be this long. Pretty much just doing that, like stopping shampooing as frequently, and not using heat on it every week or even every day. I never use heat on it every day, but every couple of days to every week I use heat, maybe twice a month. Those two things alone have like changed my hair, and it was kind of stuck about here for about 6 months and wasn't growing. Like it just, I think it was just, it was damaged, and it was, I don't know, it just wasn't, like I just didn't like my hair, and I slowly started to like cut back on my shampooing, and I stopped heat styling it. I actually went 2 months with no heat. 1 month where I just had my hair in a braid. I didn't put it in a ponytail ever. And like that, all of a sudden my hair was like, oh, like this is what I'm supposed to feel like, and it started to grow. So yeah, kept those things up. I've started to heat style it a little more and do my hair and things other than just the braid a little more, but I still try to cut back, and it's, I mean, that was like 2.5 years ago, so it's grown from like here to here. So yeah, so that was a big help. So I hope these tips helped you out. Comment below what your favorite thing to do to care for your hair, one tip that you have for hair care. I'd love to see what they are, and I will see you in my next video.